Hi viewers, Mick E here in the blue room with our 10 essential harmonica riffs. This time using a C harp, and I'll be using this chart. Most of you will be familiar with this. Simply blow, draw, the pink notes are unbent, whole numbers up the top, orange notes are blow bends, green notes are draw bends. I'm also going to name my essential riffs after some New South Wales Australian towns. Just some obscure names and obscure towns might help jog your memory and lock that in so you can come back to it. Your essential riffs should be things that you can fall back on. If you're starting to get lost or playing too fast or losing your train of thought, fall back on your essential riffs because they work in most places and you can build on them and work off them and play variations of them. So my first riff is the Willy Willy, which is simply a trill. Yes, there is a town called Willy Willy, W-I-L-L-I. Now I'm starting off in draw 4-5. Should be able to play that for a long time if you take a nice breath out before you start. Just gently draw that in. You need consistency in your trills. You need to play both notes very clearly, and the timing needs to be even for both notes. You vary the speed. Once you get too fast, it'll lose its effect, but you'll feel that. Some other holes we can use for the Willy Willy trill: 3-4, 3-4 draw. It's good to attack your trill with a little bit of a bend, particularly on that 3-4, gives it a bit of a country feel. So what we would be doing, starting here, bent draw 3, up to our trill here. This is what it sounds like. Many other holes you can use for trill. 5-6 blow is another one. Not all that common, but you can use it. And blow 8-9. Remember, you can bend trills. If you don't know how to bend, go back to my lesson on bending. But a bent trill sounds good. It's a nice effect. 4-5 draw. There, I just bent that, started playing 4-5 draw, bent that down and then back up. I'm going to play us out with some electric Willy Willy trills. Remember, the trill you can play behind the vocals. It's one of the few riffs that you can play if you're subtle and not too loud and too dominating. You can play it behind the singer. Usually a big no-no for harp. You don't want to play over top of any vocals, but you can get away with it with the trill. Do it.